Fox 40's Olivia DeJaneiro joins us from South Sacramento, where community members are gathering for a protest. Now, Olivia, what's their complaint with the city's plan?
Advocates with the Poor People's Campaign and Veterans for Peace have been out here for several hours this morning advocating on behalf of their houseless neighbors here in South Sacramento. So you can see they're holding up signs. They put some signs on the fence here in between two large homeless encampments along the sidewalk on Stockton Boulevard. And these advocates are demanding that the city of Sacramento and the property owner of this site right behind the encampment stop displacing people who are experiencing homelessness. They tell us at one point people were actually living on the property behind the fence, and they had some more bathrooms, a dumpster even, sort of creating their own community here. But since then, they have been pushed out, and many of them are just living on the sidewalk in front of the fence. Similar situation to what happened at the old San Juan Motel site, just about a block and a half from where we're standing on the other side of Stockton Boulevard a couple years ago. People had created a whole community of homeless encampments there, and the city pushed them out. Some of those people who were living there a couple years ago are still living along Stockton Boulevard. And advocates say these issues surrounding the houseless community have only been exacerbated by the COVID-19 pandemic, the surge of the Delta variant, as well as California wildfires and the unhealthy smoke we're breathing, the heat waves we've been experiencing. They say people need access to indoor clean spaces. And so we talked with some of these advocates who have been coming out here for months, contacting the people who live in this encampment, trying to get them resources. Here's what one leader of the group had to say.
We would like the people here to be housed. In April, I walked up and down this corridor. I presented 15 names to people who wanted to be housed. None of those folks have been housed to my knowledge. Most of them are still here. So even if these people are moved, there's no place for them to be moved to.
And we did ask some of the organizers what they think about the mayor's new plan, the master plan for homelessness. And they say that they're in favor of the plan for the most part. There are a few errors they're not big fans of, but they say that plan, even the quickest sites that will pop up, will take too long, will take a couple months. They want to see immediate action now. And so what they're proposing is reopening sites like the one here on Stockton Boulevard, letting people go spread out a little bit, live on that property, sending in resources like bathrooms, hand washing stations, dumpsters, and people who can give motel vouchers or other resources to help people get off the streets. But this morning their focus is on spreading their message. They're bringing some water bottles for the houseless community here, and we've seen a truck come in, start to pick up some trash as well, just trying to show their support for people experiencing homelessness in their own community. Reporting in South Sacramento, Olivia DeJaneiro, Fox 40.